Hello, my name is Patrizia Bolzan. I have a PhD in design and I am a research fellow at Polifactory, the makerspace and Fab Lab of Politecnico di Milano. My background is actually far from fashion because I'm a product designer and usually I work with product design students. So, why am I here? Because during my everyday job I explore the connection between digital manufacturing technologies and design processes and practices. This relationship is interesting and possible thanks to the change in production processes and models from the design perspective. So, the aim of this lecture is to analyze this context from the technological accessibility point of view. Furthermore, we are going to see some specific information in order to understand the possibilities offered by digital technologies such as laser cutting and 3D printing for the fashion field. In a scenario where small production series are becoming increasingly common, the gap between conception and implementation production has been decreasing substantially. The new possibilities offered by digital technologies also contribute to this. These possibilities are very important for the fashion field, where production runs vary from limited edition to mass production. So, a change is in progress, but what can we trace this change back to? Three main drivers have triggered it: democratization of technology, customization of production, independence of distribution. Let's see them in detail. Democratization of technology means that now you can reach technologies that were previously rare and expensive. One of the main examples is precisely the digital manufacturing technology, which in the past were the exclusive legacy of the industry because of their cost and the complexity of the software that controlled them. In connection with that assumption, also customization of production is possible in a more pervasive way thanks to the digitalization of the production that give us the possibility to create, share and modify ideas directly with the digital files. As a consequence, the possibility to produce what you want on demand and on site opens the way to new business models toward an independence of distribution. Despite this premise, it is important to remember that although technologies, especially digital ones, are more accessible, it is equally true that these are not found everywhere you look. So where can we find and use them even at the stage when we are still designing a product? The Fab Lab is one of the places where it is possible to use digital technologies in a direct relationship with the machines. Fab Lab is an acronym for Fabrication Laboratory, that is a small-scale workshop offering personal digital fabrication. A Fab Lab is typically equipped with an array of flexible computer-controlled tools that cover several different scales and various materials, with the aim to make almost anything. This kind of computer-controlled tools, also known as digital technologies, offer the possibility to create almost anything also for fashion. But what are the digital technologies that we find in a Fab Lab or in a makerspace? Mainly, they can be divided in two macro groups: subtractive technologies such as laser cutter, vinyl cutter, computer numerical control milling machine or CNC milling for short, and additive technologies, that is the machines that are commonly called 3D printers. These two families of technologies respond to different logics, but they should not be considered as separate. If used in a synergistic way, even combined with more traditional production techniques, they can generate not only prototypes and limited series, but also special tools and/or new custom production processes in addition to those commonly used. In Fab Labs and makerspaces, in addition to digital manufacturing machines, you can also find additional tools and meet people with transversal skills. Moreover, another facility offered in this space is the possibility of using, modifying and programming electronic components to be integrated into projects, especially as regards wearable and accessories. The best way to find the nearest Fab Lab among the more than 1,700 present across almost 100 different countries is to consult the official FabLab website, where there is an updated map of the global community and where you can also find additional resources to support it. In conclusion, in this lecture, we have given an overview on the topic of digital technologies in connection with spaces and places where they can be accessible for you. In the next 2 lessons, we will analyze laser cutting as an example of the most suitable subtractive technology and the main types of additive manufacturing that are interesting for fashion applications.